our guest room, and I am nursing little Daisy. So hopefully she will be happy through this video. So when it comes to not losing your mind, well, first off, having little ones I think is like the biggest amount, or the potential for growth is just huge. It's the whole, you're taking care of another person who is completely dependent on you, like 24/7. They can't communicate to you with words what they need. There's just so much opportunity for growth, and you're taking care of them, and often you're foregoing your own needs. So there's just a lot of opportunity for growth with patience. But at the same time, there's opportunity to lose your mind, and to lose your mind, your sanity, your who you were before you became a parent, all of that. So the mindset that I have grown to, I've developed to have, that really helps me out when I'm by myself. I'm taping this in COVID-19 time, so I haven't been by myself for a while, because we're all here at the house. But normally I'm here with the little ones by myself, and Charlie's off working. So I like to think of a couple things. First of all, life is not so much of a balancing act. People call it that, and I like to think of it more of like you're juggling. You're juggling the kids' needs, you're juggling the laundry, you're juggling the dishes and the groceries and all these things, right? Your needs fit in there somewhere, but you've got all these balls up there that you're juggling, and you're like, oh man, you start to see the laundry pile up, that ball's coming down at you, you need to throw the ball up. So there's not so much about having a laundry day and doing 10 loads in a day, but it's like, we've got a little bit of a pile now, we can do a load. Toss that ball back up. Play keep up, not catch up. So I like to think of it of what do I need to juggle? What are the important items for today or for tomorrow that will make life continue to run smoothly? And it runs smoothly on this train. This is another thing that I like to think about, is this train, because you can have this wonderful day of huge productivity, and you did this and that, and you just feel like you're mama of the year, right? We've all had those days. That's not realistic though for every single day. So while yes, you need to have your balls in the air of being juggled, you also need to understand what your train looks like that you're riding on, how fast your train goes, and when it needs to stop, because we all have our pace, like a pace, that we are comfortable with being productive. We can't go full throttle every single day, or we will just be nothing the next day. That's not realistic, but we do need to have a pace of productivity. And what is your pace that you are able to continue down the road of being productive, taking care of everyone's needs, including your own? You belong in there too. But when do you need to stop? Because every train needs to stop at some point. They all have their breaks. They all go to the station, and you got to figure all of that out for yourself. There are definitely days where I wake up and I'm like, nope, we are doing people's needs and nothing else is getting done today. No sewing, no video editing. I am not feeling it, and I coast that day as much as I can. With having little ones, because like I said, their needs still need to get met. So you have to figure out what balls you need to juggle and what train you're on while you're juggling them. That mindset has helped me so much with staying sane. Also on that is you need to figure out your own triggers. So when you do lose it, and we all have, right? We all have had those moments we are not proud of. Let's talk candidly about this, okay? We've all had those moments we're not proud of, and you have to learn from them. I think, at least, I think it does a huge disservice to that moment to not be like, wait, let's step back. We're all human. We all make mistakes. What caused that? What was that trigger? And for me, I have learned that having a clean space alleviates a lot of my anxiety, and a lot of it allows me to be the patient person that I am again, is having a clean space. Also getting some flavor of dressed. I don't wear my dresses like I used to before having kids, but I get out of PJs, I get out of sweatpants, I go to, oh my goodness, leggings or jeans, and I get myself dressed. I take care of my skin is a huge thing. I like to have a skin routine. It makes me feel good. I also try to exercise as much as I can. That right now is looking like I take Daisy in a jogging stroller, and I do a couple miles at like a nearby little park that's paved. So in addition to knowing your triggers, think about what happened ahead of that situation. Did I have breakfast that morning? Have I been drinking water? Are my needs being met? Is that why I lost my patience? It very rarely goes back to the kid, right? It's pretty much a learning thing for you. And like I said, motherhood, parenthood, whatever, is a huge learning opportunity if you let it be. Also, I will look at what my kid is doing. Let's say that they're playing with, I don't know, they're playing with some dry beans. And you can think, okay, they might tip it over and it might go over the entire floor. Think to yourself ahead of time and try to avoid situations where you might lose it. If they tip it over and it goes all over the floor, think to yourself, am I going to lose it? If the answer is yes, then take the beans away and give them something else to play with. If the answer is like, yeah, they might tip them over the floor, it'll be a learning thing, I don't know, it's fine. Or them playing with some dry beans is allowing me to do X, Y, and Z, and so I'll take it. Think ahead of time of your reaction. So if the worst happens, you don't lose it and you already have your reaction prepared. This helps wire your brain well, I don't know if it helps actually wire your brain, but I think it helps reroute things. I'm not actually a doctor, so don't quote me. But yeah, but I think it helps to I guess form a habit is what I'm trying to say. Form a habit of how you react to your children when things are not, they make a mess or they are just kids. They're learning, like all that sort of stuff. And because you've made the habit when you're conscious about something, if something happens and you're not foreseeing it and it happens, then you're more likely to react in a patient manner, and that's what we really all want to be, right? We all want to be that patient parent that is a beacon of safety and love and understanding for our children. None of us want to lose it on our kids. And the other side to that is that if we do lose it, we need to apologize. I really feel like we really need to apologize, and we need to get down on their level when it happens and say, I am sorry. I did not mean to yell, and I need to do better, and I love you, and give them a hug and make them feel safe again. I think that's part of our duty as a parent to do. So I know this is going in a bit deeper than just sewing videos, but these are the ideas and the mindset that I have on keeping my sanity. I'm not perfect. I'm a constant work in progress, but I have grown leaps and bounds off of this mindset. So I hope it is helpful. I have other videos in this How I've Been Sewing with Babies series I've been doing on my channel for a couple weeks now. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them. And as always, I appreciate y'all for watching and hope to catch y'all next time.